Hi and welcome to Create Art with Jazz. Today we are going to be drawing an emoji unicorn. For this tutorial you can use a pencil or pen or even a marker. I'm using the Adobe Illustrator Draw app along with the iPad Generation 6 and the Apple Pencil. So let's go! Start by drawing a circle for the eyeball and another circle on top for the highlight. Then draw a curl shape for the hair. Pay close attention to the shape of the unicorn's mouth. We're going to draw that in, and then we're going to add a circle for the nostril. Draw in a loose S shape for the muzzle of the unicorn. I'm zooming back now so that I can see. Next I'm putting in a triangle that's elongated on top of the unicorn's head, and I'm going to just darken that in a bit so that it stands out a little more. Remember to have fun with your cartoon and make it uniquely yours. So take the time to experiment with different ear shapes and sizes, and when we get further along you can experiment with different colors also. So I'm just playing around with the different shapes and sizes of the ears, and I'm going to continue to redraw them until I find one that I like. So I like that shape. Now I'm going on unto the second ear. I want you to pay attention to the shapes that you see. The ear is shaped something like an upside down U, and I'll make the second one on the inside of the outer layer that also resembles an upside down U. Next we're going to continue the hair, and I'm just connecting on to the line that I started. It looks almost like an elongated S shape, turned sideways. And for the other parts of the hair, we're going to put in triangular shapes. So picture an upside down triangle. Now you can play around with the shapes of the curls in the hair. They kind of look like a C or a U turned sideways. So continue on to drawing the hair, and remember, have fun with it. Be as creative as you want. The curls can be very big or small, or they can even be long or short. My curls look something like leaves. If you look closely, it almost looks like a banana too. Pay attention to the shapes so that you can train your eye to see the shapes inside of a picture. And we're just going to go along and continue to draw the hair. I'm having so much fun with this at this point. And you want to just connect those lines together. If you're using a drawing app like I am, you can connect the black lines together, and then later on you can easily fill in the shapes. How you fill in the shapes is just by holding down the Apple Pencil or whatever stylus that you're using. You just press and hold for a few seconds and the color will fill in for itself. Now I've decided to finish the hair off. I'm going to add one more curl at the bottom, and then I'm going to start on the unicorn's neck. When you're drawing your unicorn's hair, keep in mind the direction of the hair. You can have it go left to right or right to left. It's up to you. Whatever direction you choose gives the unicorn more personality. I think I want to make the unicorn's nose purple, so I'm going to keep that color there. And then I'm going to go in with a darker color for her hair, or his hair. That's a little too much purple, so I'm going to go back in and connect my black lines and change the color up a bit. So now I'm making sure that all my lines are connected, and once they get connected I'm going to zoom out a little bit so that I can see better. And I'm thinking of the color pink. I think that will look nice instead of so much purple on top of purple. It's always good too to plan out your colors ahead of time. For this picture I decided to just be experimental and see what works. So far I'm liking the colors, and I am going to add that pink, and when I press and hold it fills in. If you're using crayons or markers, you can just take your time and fill those colors in. I also think that yellow and blue will look good too, so I'll be adding that soon. Now I'm just going around I don't want two pinks together or two purples together. So I'm making sure that I put a color in between that's different. So I'm adding a yellow strand of hair on top, and then we have yellow at the bottom, and I think blue will look very good in the middle. You want to make sure that for this unicorn emoji that it stays colorful and fun. If you put too much of one color, it kind of flattens the picture. The different colors make the picture pop out. And just for more fun, I'm adding in a light green color. And I'm pretty happy with this color, so I'm going to go around and make his ears both light green. I want to keep this picture happy and friendly, and for this unicorn, I want him to be very colorful. But if you want to, you can give your unicorn a different personality. Maybe you want to use dark colors instead, or even lighter colors. So the color kind of sets the mood for the picture. For this next step, I'll be adding a little more blue to his hair, just to mix the colors up a bit. And then I'm thinking of adding a very light pink to the inside of his ears. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in both ears with a light pink. And again, you can put whatever you want inside of his ears, stripes, stars, circles, or even a different darker or lighter color. And I went ahead and highlighted the emoji unicorn's face with the same color pink. I just wanted a light highlight, nothing too bright to stand out because I don't want it to compete with the hair. I'm highlighting his neck with the light pink as well, and just going around and putting the highlights in wherever necessary. For his horn, we want to just draw in some dark lines to separate the colors in his horn. And I'm just going to take my brush and draw in some black lines. And then I'm thinking what would be really fun is to fill in those shapes with some really bright colors. When you're drawing in the lines in the horn, make sure that they have a little bit of a curve to them, and make sure they're not just going straight across. The curve gives it a little dimension. This gives the horn the effect that it's going into a 3D space. So I'm having fun with these colors. I really like the colors that I've chosen, and they also bring out the hair. I decided to highlight the ears just so that they stand out a little bit more. So I'm taking the darker pink and outlining the inside of the ears, and I'm adding a white highlight on top just to make it stand out a bit. I really like the way that turned out, so I'm going to add some white highlights to the hair as well. It just gives this emoji a little more dimension and makes him look like he's a little bit shiny, and I like that effect. This is coming along very nicely and I'm having so much fun. So I'm going to add another highlight to the eye. And we have our emoji unicorn. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more drawing how-to videos. Thanks for watching!